DSS Nigerian government versus Sowore on Twitter, known as X app. So guys, the Department of State Services has asked X app to delete a tweet by activist Omoyele Sowore calling his post about President Bola Ahmed Tinubu false, disparaging and a threat to national security. Guys, you know what this guy did or what Sowore said or what he posted that warranted this kind of harassment from the so-called Nigerian DSS? Let me shock you. This video you are watching now, the statement of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in Brazil was what prompted this particular buzzword that has been going on since how many hours now. So Sowore posted via his Twitter handle. He said, the criminal at official bat. He just screenshot this particular video, the picture, screenshot it and made this statement. He said the criminal official bat actually went to Brazil to state that there is no more corruption under his regime in Nigeria. What audacity to lie shamelessly. This is just the only comment that this guy dropped via his official Twitter account on the 26th of last month. And guess what? These people have been using it against this guy. They reported his account. They reported this case to Twitter. And Twitter even sent a message to Sowore telling him that some people reported him to them. But they will not take any action against him because of what? In Twitter is a freedom of speech app, not like Facebook, like YouTube, like what they call it, TikTok, whereby you can make some certain post, and before you know it, they will flag it. Yes, Twitter, you can even cause anybody anyhow you want, and nothing will happen. That is Twitter app for you. Is an app whereby you can say your opinion as it is, and nobody will question you. Even if you like, people can criticize you. You see that Twitter, in fact, is a criticism app. Let me just put it that way. Even what the Amnesty International recently has they have reacted because of this particular issue. No be small thing, my correct people, dem e dey hot. Wahala dey say e be like bicycle. Guys, even Amnesty International condemned DSS move to gag Sowore on X app. They demand withdrawal of censorship request. It is really something else. Even Sowore himself have reacted. Sowore writes to the X app, urges platform to reject unlawful DSS request to delete posts criticizing Tinubu's warns against urging state repression. But the question is, what Tinubu said in that particular Brazil statement, in his speech, on Tinubu's speech when he went to Brazil, what that man said, is it true or is Sowore true? I think Sowore is right in his statements. Where is corruption less in Nigeria? How can you go to Brazil and tell them that Nigeria is now a no corruption country? Tinubu equally made a statement that Nigerians living in the diaspora should come back to Nigeria. In fact, Nigeria economy is now okay, it's moving well. I said what? Wait. I don't understand. That we should just come back to Nigeria and do what? Look at the killings going on. 8 people were killed. NSCDC, we are killed. People that we are guiding all these China people that are in Dua Cement, they were killed few days ago. And 2 days ago, this Edo line bus passengers were kidnapped along Edo State Road. Tinubu no one talk. So many things are going on. Today, what happened? Are you guys not seeing the news? Are you guys not seeing what is going on? Just Sahara reporters, how people are being fired on daily basis. The one happening in Kwara State, the one happening in Zamfara, the one happening in different locations. 8 people were kidnapped. There were 8 people killed today in Kaduna. Injured 18 people and kidnapped several others, including nursing mothers. It is also in Nigeria today that I saw on the news that a nursing mothers were kidnapped. And not that they were kidnapped alongside with their kids. They abandoned the kids and kidnapped only the mothers. The question when I saw what came into my thoughts was, does it mean these people are now kidnapping mother that's still breastfeeding so that they will come and breastfeed probably the kidnapped little kids in their camp? Because I don't understand, how can you kidnap a nursing mother and you leave the child behind? Who do you expect to feed the children you left behind? That means you want the children to die out of hunger. This country tire me. Nigeria, my country. Lot of things are going on. I'll make allow you guys make una hear from the horse's mouth. What this particular video that Sowore reacted to that prompted DSS to threaten him, giving him 24 hours to delete that particular post. Yes, thank God, though, Elon Musk, you are not like Mark Zuckerberg. If it's Mark Zuckerberg, automatically this Sowore account maybe by now they for them ban them. Yes, but this is Twitter. You cannot do anything. That is Twitter for you. I love what I'm seeing.
The reform that I've embarked upon since I took over in Nigeria has been very impactful. I can beat my chest for that. It was initially painful, but today the result is blossoming. It's getting clearer to the people. We have more money to the economy, no more corruption. We have the governor of Central Bank here. You don't have to know him before you get the foreign exchange that you need. The speculators are out in our currency market. The door is open for businesses. Easy in, easy out.
This video you just finished watching was what Sowore reacted to that prompted his DSS to start threatening him. So Sowore have already replied via his legal counsel, Tope Temokun Chambers. Today, September 7, 2025, was the day that the so-called letter was written to Twitter, app. So according to the letter, they said, "Dear Sir, request by the Nigerian Department of State Services (DSS) to remove content posted by Omoyele Sowore. We act as solicitors to Mr. Omoyele Sowore, journalist, pro-democracy activist, and Nigerian citizen, hereinafter referred to as our client, on whose behalf representations and instructions we write this letter. Our client has brought to our attention that your office received a request from the Department of State Services (DSS), Nigeria Secret Police, demanding the removal of one of his posts concerning President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. We write to formally state that such a request is unlawful, unconstitutional, and without legal foundation on the following grounds. 1. Freedom of expression is constitutionally guaranteed. Under Section 39(1) of the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, as amended, every person is entitled to freedom of expression, including the freedom to hold opinion and to receive and impart ideas and information without interference. Secondly, that African Charter on Human and People's Rights, Article 9 of the African Charter of Human and People's Rights, which is domesticated into Nigerian law, Cap A9 LFN 2004, equally guarantees the right to free expression. Thirdly, judicial safeguard. No administrative agency, including the DSS, has the power to censor citizen speech or compel third parties to do so. Only a valid order of a competent court of law can justify any restriction on expression. The DSS is not a court of law and cannot arrogate such powers to itself. And fourthly, precedent against abuse of power. Precedent against abuse of power. Nigerian courts has repeatedly warned against attempt by state agencies to stifle expression in Director SSS versus Agbakoba 1999 3 NWLR PT 395 to 314. The Supreme Court emphasized that fundamental rights cannot be curtailed by executive fiat. Similarly, in Otonwankwo v. the State 1985 6 NCLR 228, the Court of Appeal condemned government overreach in suppressing speech. So 5, which happens to be the 5th one on the list, is that historical pattern of government repression. Our client, Mr. Sowore, has been a consistent target of political repression in Nigeria. For his political views and activism, since 2019, he has endured multiple arrests, prolonged detentions, and serial prosecutions by the DSS and allied agencies, many of which are currently subject of pending litigation before Nigerian courts. So this request is continuation of the repression master plan to keep our client out of public reach. During the recent End Bad Government national protest, the government of Nigeria ordered the Nigerian Immigration Service to place our client on a no-entry list at all international airports. when it seemed that didn't work as planned, owing to stiff protestation from Nigerians, he was arrested and arraigned in court for sundry but unfounded allegations. His passport was in court since February 2025. He has been arrested, detained, released, and arraigned afterwards on same persecutorial grounds, just for his oppositional views to the government. It is therefore clear that the present request to X is not an isolated incident, but a part of a pattern of harassment and censorship designed to silence a critic of government. Sixth, international implications. We must emphasize that Mr. Sowore is a US-based permanent resident, which makes this issue one of not only Nigerian constitutional law, but also of international concern. To comply with the DSS request would make X of international concern. So to comply with the DSS request would make us complicit in the violation of both Nigerian and international human rights standards. Then our demand is, in view of the above, we demand that X disregard the unlawful request of the DSS. Any compliance with this censorship attempt would amount to aiding and abetting state repression in violation of binding human rights obligations. Our client reserves the right to seek redress before competent national and international fora should any action be taken that violates his rights. Kindly confirm receipt of this letter and communicate your position to us forthwith. Yours faithfully, Tope Temokun SK. Yes, I love this particular letter to the XR, because I don't know, we have DSS, but they are not doing their own work. They are only busy protecting Nigerian politicians. People are dying on daily basis. They don't even know what their rule. They don't know their roles. They don't know their duties. They don't know what they're expected to do. I don't know if people actually know their responsibilities as DSS. Honestly, it is really sad. It is really, really sad. This country, Showore's, tweet on S app actually describe Tinubu perfectly. How can you come on, you go to international bodies and you are telling them that Nigeria is now safe, there is no corruption in Nigeria, when even though that time you are saying that people are being killed in your country, people are dying on daily basis. Dangote truck is busy crushing innocent Nigerians on the roads. You hardly come out to condemn it. No, you don't want to talk. But all you can say is Nigeria that are living in diaspora, they should come back so that you pay all of us. You want to kill all of us. That's your agenda. Your agenda is to reduce the population in Nigeria. That is why you don't want to talk. That is why you prefer to rehabilitate these terrorists, these bandits, ISWAP members that are being called by the Nigerian military. You have to rehabilitate them. You keep them in a rehabilitation center. Before you know it, people will take them to a workshop where they will go and learn one particular skill or the other. After set and done, you give them money. The money that people have failed to pay all these retired Nigerian police, the money that people have failed to pay Nigerian teachers, so many things that people have neglected to give Nigerian citizens, but people are now freely giving it to the terrorists. You see, tell me how many countries are pardoning terrorists except Nigeria? How many countries in the whole wide world is pardoning terrorists, terrifying as in notorious terrorists? People that have cleared one village, burn people's houses, clear one family, buy people like saying a foul. You still get the money to rehabilitate them, still use the state money, the government money, the federal, the country's money to still rehabilitate and put them in a particular workshop to learn one particular skill. Not be joke. Honestly, this country, sometimes they ask myself how we take arrive this stage, because some more is scatter. Wahala they say be like bicycle. This one too much. It's too much, oh. Imagine the reason why they're writing to X. Just to think how corrupt Nigeria is. Imagine writing to X. You think that X na Facebook where you now feel do anyhow, they go remove the whole in fact they will even remove the person account join. It's not all about removing the post. They go remove the account join. He choke una this time. He really choke una. So we don't hold una for broadcast for that Twitter app. Yes. This and everything una go una fit do. This and our Finland where una use money, use oil well, promise say make the jail someone but they carry someone put am for jail. Now this and so you go be for Twitter. Not be so. You feel they succeed for other side. Not be every side you go they succeed. That's so you be. So not be every person they biased. Not be every person fit collect money do as you please. Not be every person fit collect bribe so as to please you. He gave people wey still get self-conscious. He gave people wey still get integrity. He gave people that integrity is what matters to them more than that your so-called money. You get the point? Tinubu, the same Tinubu in 2011 was calling Goodluck Jonathan a drunkard leader. The same Tinubu criticized Obasanjo. Now Tinubu, you are doing worst. Eh? Tinubu, you are the one accusing Goodluck Jonathan. Eh? Now it is your turn. What are you doing? You claim that you will not borrow again, but you are not borrowing how many million dollars you are borrowing recently? $1.9 million. You are the one that claimed that Nigeria financial stability. Nigeria is now in a financial stability. That the financial status of Nigeria is okay. That the economy is moving fine. That you will not borrow again. No more borrowing. Honestly, I don't know this man target or his idea. If let's say this man idea or target be say make you continue borrow so that when it reach 2027, when you know fit win, you go say make we divide. See if you divide, we now go talk say okay if you want to divide, oh yeah, Igbo people clear this debt. I am outside people, yeah, clear this debt. Or Yoruba people come and clear this debt before we go divide. But I have a question. This one will just be 5% in 5% tax additional. If you buy fuel for Nigeria from next year, they say you're going to pay 5% tax on top of any amount where you buy. If you like, make they buy like 1 liter, 2 liters, 100 liters, you go pay additional 5% tax. If you buy, for instance, like 100,000 naira fuel, 5% of that 100,000 naira additional plus. I don't understand. When did we turn to say the money? They not be money where you take the buy fuel. How are we expected to pay tax? What kind of tax is it? I have a question to ask Mr. Tinubu. What type of tax are you going to call this particular one you are taxing Nigerians? Because this is no longer income tax. It is no longer personal income tax. This one has gone, it has gone out of the classification of taxes payable by citizens in any country. Why asking us to pay fuel tax? Not be you be that one. Nigeria, Tinubu talk am. Tinubu talk am. He say grab it by force as if your life depend on it. Now that thing where that man they show us shege. He did not give us any promise. This man did not tell us say he will do us better. He will say that it is my turn. And do you know what it means? It is his turn to show us shege. That Buhari have shown us winch. That now is coming to show us the other side of the wizard. That is what Tinubu is doing. Honestly, a man that was quick to condemn River State and automatically declare state emergency in River State has failed to declare state of emergency in Kwara, in Bono, in Niger, in Benue, in Edo State. That killing has been going on several days. Almost every Eke market day, 1 or 2 things will happen in Edo State. If it's not caught, it is kidnapped. If it's not kidnapped, it's Fulani herdsmen or Dangote go crush person for Auchi. My people, this one is choke for body. Now show what I feed this man. But I make I ask you. Now show say this country again is where we go make this country better again. I say make I ask you. Because the way things they go from the look of thing, even this man Erufai talk am. Say if 2027, say Tinubu still win 2027, automatically Nigeria go divide. You see wetin the man they talk? Say Nigeria go divide. Say they don't tire. Say Northerners don't tire. Some Northerners they are interested in terms of Nigerian division, or they say they are backing Biafrans and Igbo people. They say that they say they want to go, that they are backing them. They are really backing them this time around. That if Nigeria want to make the divide, say they okay, they will prosper, they will do okay. We have leaders, but who are those leaders to the people in the Nigeria? People elected you. How are you governing them well? How are you leading them well? The same Nigeria politicians that are still controlling bandits in the country. The same Nigerian politicians that we call all these security officers who are on their way to to storm all these bandits hideouts. They will call them to retreat. You get question why I want add these people where they retreat to? That particular politician, he get power pass you. I mean you don't know your work. Security officer. Your duty is to protect the masses, to protect the citizens, and not to retreat when the main issue is about to be tackled. Governor of Zamfara State was busy crying a few days ago because of what is going on in the country. Church Abasala, Tinubu, Ihege, Fiakwa. The same thing that BK, I've been waiting in the car. BK come online on Twitter 2 days ago, 3 days ago, to come and yam nonsense with her mouth. Say she dey talk against Igbo people. Say Igbo people ugly. They do this, they do that. I can't look for person where they curse Igbo people. She can't be like monkey. You be like monkey, they call another person chimpanzee. Sure? Well, they say be like bicycle, my people. I be waiting to talk. Sowore, my brother. I like as your spirit strong. you no dey give chance at all to these people. And not be that alone, someone that knows the rule of law. If you know the rule of law at the tip of your finger, automatically it will be hard for someone to trample on your rights. Exactly. So this guy, kudos to you. I love what you are doing. More strength to your elbow. Guys, what you got to talk? I better drop it for comment section. Drop your own opinion for the comment section. Don't subscribe to share this video. I love you guys.